Appear that Meghan Markle has a #1 new royal enemy. Oh yes, could there be many more, some people might say. But when you think about it, of course, as we've seen many times before with Meghan, there's always somebody who crosses her, and then seemingly, through no fault of their own, they go right to the top of the list. But who is it this time? As ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning, how are you? Nice to see you. You will have a wave, I know, keep up. I know a lot of people, I've noticed you're slacking, you know. Oh yes. Yes, I could see that you think I just don't know. But as somebody pointed out the other day, I don't know whether it's a man or a woman who put in the comments that they have a parrot. Yeah, oh, don't laugh. They have a parrot, and apparently the parrot sits and watches me. No, they haven't dropped off their perch either. No, they watch me, and apparently she's going to teach it to say, give us a wave. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Save us doing it. Yes, I know, I can see. Back as ever, though, to your breaking ball story of the day. Fascinating this, because as we often see with Meghan Markle, and we've seen it many, many times, the bottom line, of course, for Meghan is that, you know, if you cross her, then you're really out of sorts. I've told you many times about the people that seemingly, you know, Matt Cardell, you know, Jessica Mulrooney. They're just a long list of people that clearly, you know, if you were sort of Prince Harry, you would be very nervous about how things were going to pan out for yourself, because clearly, if you cross her, that's the end of it. But when you think about it with Meghan, you know, the stories about how she first encountered the British monarchy, well, they were all very smoky, were they not, you know? Claimed as ever that she didn't know anything about the monarchy, went on record with Michelle Hussein from the BBC and then trashed that interview saying it was orchestrated reality, you know, and you kind of think, no, you knew exactly what they were going to ask you. It was all in agreement, but you can never have an agreement with Meghan. There's always a fight. Now, according to a very well-placed source, and let's see how this pans out, in fact, because she was friends with Princess Eugenie, as we know. But now it seems that her mother, the Duchess of York, Sarah Ferguson, has fallen foul of Meghan's favour. You see, at the very start, if you remember, when she suddenly met our wonderful late monarch, Queen Elizabeth, Fergie very kindly said, you know how to curtsy. This is all in the book that Prince Harry put out, the best-selling book. So his idea was the fact that, you know, Fergie very gallantly showed her, well, it's like this, and it's mom and harm and all this sort of stuff, you know. So she quickly went through royal protocol, something apparently Meghan claimed on the Oprah Winfrey interview never happened. You get the picture. Now, of course, fast forward, and Fergie, who, you know, whether you like her or not, does just say what she sees and the story. And basically, she was interviewed on American television, and she said, look, you know, I don't know Meghan that well. I wish her well. I think that she's made Prince Harry happy, but no, I don't know her at all. Ooh. What's happened, you see, is that Meghan felt that given the backlash that she'd received, and also let's not forget that Sarah's now been welcomed back into the royal fold, all thanks to His Majesty the King, King Charles III, well, she felt that Fergie should have stuck up for her. And according to that source, is just, well, dismayed, because of course she did know her quite well. Apparently they had some conversations, according to Meghan. Now, as we often say here on the show, recollections may vary, but according to Sarah, it was a very brief meeting, whisked through to meet Her Majesty the Queen, and really, no, she didn't know Meghan at all. Meghan's recollection is totally different. Guess what? Fergie's now top of the list. It must be a very difficult list, forever changing, don't you think? Neil Sean in the very heart of a beautiful Yorkshire.